Hi, this is Cindy with Cindy's Cropping Corner, and I'm here with day 8 of Marions Challenge. And last night I started working on a book that I'd been wanting to make. My son gave me the, what's it called? It's from Websters Pages, the Sweet Holiday pack of paper from Archivers, and I was so excited because I've been wanting to make something with a stack of Webster's papers. So I was able to start this book, and once again I'm using our Cookie Day pictures because they turned out so cute, and this paper's theme is kind of cookies and baking and things like that. So I made a paper bag album, and my goal today was to get it started. I started a little last night and I got all the pictures entered, so that was my goal today. Kind of did this book backwards. Well, not backwards, but I added all the papers, then I added all the pictures, and now I'm embellishing it instead of doing one page at a time. So my goal today was to add all the pictures. So I'll just show you a little bit. These flowers here, they're paper, but they're really, really thin. They're almost like tissue paper, but they're a little more sturdy. But I got them at a thrift store for 29 cents. They were in a bag. I don't know what they were from. They were just in a bag, and I grabbed them because I saw they were paper, and I glimmer misted them. I used just the small lunch bags from the grocery store. And then these are the pack of the box of chipboard pieces and stuff that was at Joann's that was on sale. I think these were 70% off a couple weeks ago, last week maybe. So I used them on my other album too. So I spelled out cookies, and then used an old, well, it's not really that old, Jolie's key here, so it's flat on the back. And I'm trying to use my stash, so I'm doing a pretty good job. Then I just hung a little tiny charm down there, a little angel charm from the flower, and I glued it. Then you just open it up, and these, and there wasn't any names on them, but these two tags here were from a tag swap last year on the beach. And it was right around Christmas time, and they were for tags to use on gifts. Well, I have a box that's only Christmas stuff, scrapbooking stuff, and I found all these in the box, so I was really happy to go in there and see what all I had. So I used these two tags, and then the picture, and then inside each of the bags there's a tag, and I used, it's not quite medium weight chipboard, but it was the chipboard that comes in the paper 12 by 12 paper pack, so it's a little thinner. I cut those out to fit inside the bags, and then I used the chomper, the deco chomper, or the stub side. We are memory keepers, and I went along the edge of each ticket, so each tag looks the same. First I covered it with the paper, then I clipped the corners, I glimmer misted the paper, and then I usually put the paper on first and then glimmer mist it. Sometimes it bubbles, but if you don't do it too heavily, it doesn't. I dry it, I heat dry it. This is some more chipboard from that box, and then I just took some lace and I just stapled it. And then on this side, I just added a little brad here, and I just, you know, a lot of the stuff is 6-7 years old. Then this was a little I Am Roses flower, and this was, I got a free gift when I ordered some flowers, so these little white poinsettias were in there. So I used that, and then some stickers from the kit. So that was that tag. And then what I did was, when you glue these two pieces, and there's a lot of tutorials on how to put these together, when I put these two pieces together, then I just do the glue along the outsides so that a tag can fit inside. And then I used my Distress It All, one of these, and this is my favorite tool of all times. This paper though, really, I did it on the lighter setting and it really tore up, so it's really distressed. I distressed the paper And before I put it on the bag, I did glimmer mist this paper. I just lined them all up and glimmer misted them, and then edged it, and then used the walnut stain along the outside with the distress tool, or the distress pad. So I have these old bingo cards that I got at an estate sale, so they fit perfectly in the pocket. So I used them. And there's my pretty niece. So these are my nieces and my daughter, my mom and sisters, all doing our cookie day. And then remember the old metal pieces? I'm going to use a lot of these throughout. Don't throw away your scrapbook stuff. Keep some of the neat embellishments because you can use them. Like here, I just took it and glued it right on next to the house. Just made it a little dimensional. And then just added a picture here. This one, I took a felt flower that I got in a hostess gift, and this is made with a really, it's like a wool felt because it's really soft, and it's made with the rolled flower die, which hopefully I get one of these days, because now I have a big shot finally, and I just used some lace pom-poms at the bottom, and I just love this paper with this dress form and the flowers. And then my beautiful nieces. This is just a little piece of a flower from Michael's. Everybody was buying them with the Tim Coffee paper last spring. Just save even little pieces like this because you can glue it right on your projects, and I just like how it looks up along the side of this tag. And then I just did a piece of trim and a piece of lace, and I just love this lace, and this is all I have left, or this trim. So then this one, and a lot of times I'm gonna not embellish that much because the paper is so pretty, but here's some of that Recollections pearls, and I just cut a piece off with the lace here. It's really pretty, and our Michaels did have it. I was surprised, so I got a few packs. And then my daughter and my niece making cookies there, and then my niece helping to roll cookies, and she did a really good job. She rolled a ton of cookies. And then here's one of those old metal embellishments. This is like 7 or 8 years ago that these metal embellishments were in. Pulled them out, and they're in my Christmas box, and they look really, I think they look good because we're starting to stick things in our flowers, and turned out really good. These are some flowers that I had, and I just glimmer misted them. And I think that's pretty much all of the decorated pages. So I will show you in another video, hopefully tomorrow, the finished completed album. But I did get all the pictures in it, and it's ready to go. Isn't that pretty? I love this paper. On the binding here, what I used was a piece of grunge board. I painted it with a oh, now I forgot what color. I think I painted it a green. Then I used the Starburst Stains Jazzy Jivin' Purple, and I went over that with this. And then I took the Rub and Buff Patina on my finger and just ran it along the outsides. And I like how that turned out. This grunge board's really neat to put on the outside of minis. So that is my mini, and as you can see, it's going to be really fat. Can't make anything not fat. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be back with goal number 9, and we'll have the mini completed. Thanks for watching.